Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab, feeling good about Father's Day. Man, I had a beautiful day yesterday. It's all good, and I know y'all don't really care, but I'm going to put the lesson out there anyway. How about that? I could care less, but I got to express myself, and this could be called the crying show. My goal for this show is not to cry because I'm about to hit a few spots and I got to try to fight that urge back. I want to give you a heads up. And if I'm crying, I'm going to lift my glasses still so nobody won't know. But you might see it run down my face, but it's all good. Let's rock. Rightism, 25 rules live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my story for life. These are life lessons. I just keep it real with you. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's go. Right thinking mission is what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, keeping it real. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily. I live this will help and guide you through what to maintain or obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka to know thyself. By any means necessary, my mission is to get you to do just that, and I use everything I got to do just that, and it's always real. And my mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to, know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through, because that's what I do. A person who knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not, a person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know spiritual asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself, and two, might be true. You can say what you want about anything. Right thinkers, let's talk about joy and happiness is what is being shown, but shown that you're loved and appreciated by who? My 3 grandsons. I had a Father's Day, and we've been doing this for 40-some odd years. Every year just seeing to get better. But my boys is growing. Them boys is sprouting up. I'm like, wow. They walked in, I'm like, what the hell? I got 3 of them. JoJo, Zay, and MJ. And they like stair steps. And only one smaller than me is Zay, and he just turned 7. These guys wear size 13 and 14 sneakers. When your foot size is the same size as your age, you got some stuff. All right, but those my guys. I had a good time. That's, to me, that's all the stuff means nothing to me. All the, yeah. But when it come down to it, yesterday, and I can tell you about Father's Day, it means so much to me, and I'm never let down. My son ain't never disappointed me. And now I got grandsons who living up to the billing every year, okay? Let's go. Let's talk about it. They made my day. All right, this might be the crying show because it might get a little touchy. But the idea, and I keep trying to tell you, joy, happiness comes in here. But it's generated from out there. That's what I'm trying to show you. I'm seeing my fruits of my labor, my grandkids growing in a manner in which I'm just enjoying the show. Why? Because they're getting it from my son. Don't watch this. My grandkids don't watch. Why they getting the pure? This is the second coming of me. They getting the pure me. And my son said, Dad, that right thing, it's cool, but I'm still working with what you gave me. So I had to go all along the whole time. I'm just doing a little different this go around. But what he's doing with his kids, thanks to him, made that. I made him. And I told him in front of my boys, they own up that we could talk now. I said, let me tell y'all something right now. Your dad's the man. Well, I'm telling you why. Because I only had him to do what I did, what he doing with y'all. He got 3 of y'all, and he doing a hell of a job. Why? Because each one of y'all get y'all life lessons, and it's all different. That's the part I can appreciate. Anybody can do one. My old man had me. Okay, yeah, he always. My son said, "Nah, I can do 3 of these damn things." He's juggling. He got them all down. He keep on going. And the way that they present themselves, the way they carry themselves, the way they conduct themselves, they're all from him. I love that. Okay, all images of him. And so I can look back and say, yeah, look at me. That's all aspects. That's what makes me feel good. That's happiness. And that's the rewards you get from what? Doing what's right. I obligated myself to make sure my son got a fair shot. He took advantage of the lessons that I gave to him. He listened, he did them, and he's benefiting from that. So what are you going to do? Give it to his. Bam, that's tradition. Okay, right thing philosophy, before I even had it, I gave it to my son. You don't do things for reward. No, you do it because it's the right thing to do. I had that philosophy when I was raising my son. Okay, single parent. I just wanted to make sure he got his. No excuses. Why? I didn't have none. My man took away the excuses. Well, I didn't have no. Any business. So I held him accountable, and he did just fine. He far exceeded. He outkicked the coverage in a good way. All right, but it's called a selfless service. As a parent, as a man, if you bring a son into the world, you name him after you, and you don't see it through. I'm just saying, fathers are baby makers. Okay, the other half to the mother. A dad raises the kids. I'm a dad, okay? I raised my son to be a dad. He's been a dad 3 times over. I'm like, dude, we good now? You ain't trying to get in the girl room. No, my man, we good? So I put no restraints on them, but handle your business. And it was a beautiful thing to just hang out with my boys and just see life maturing as it's grown. When you are the elder, you get to watch your creation. I'm saying, I said, boy, it don't get no better than that. No drama, no man, none of that nonsense, all good. All right. But when you're being known, after being somebody knowing you, okay, no, the best feeling you can have is when your loved ones show you love back. It don't get no better than that. Okay, that just does it for me. That's the soft spot for me. That's my underbelly. Okay, and if everybody knew that, man, I'd be done. So yeah, I keep that secret. So only one I let into that is my grandkids. All right, now they know Pop saw, but not in that way. So they know. Okay, but now if you know me, okay, and you still love me, that brings me joy. Why? Most people think discipline make you the bad guy. No. I'm just going to institute what you need to do when you don't need to do. That's it. That doesn't mean I don't love you no less. And that doesn't mean they're going to hate you for that. No, kids love to be disciplined. Why? Hold them accountable. That's what he raised the right way. That's all. They know what to do, what not to do. Moving on. And I see that the discipline. 16-year-old, down to 13, down to 7. And they all hold everybody accountable. The littlest one, the middle take care of him. The biggest one take care of the middle one. Pop take care of them. I take care of them. So the order is fine. I love it. All right, we got this thing going. All right, but now if you know me, you still love me. I love that. Why? Because I feel the same way about you. But now you got some people, you can love someone and not really know them. But then once you get to know them, you might not have love for them. That's people get to pick and choose. If you ain't treating somebody right, they don't have to be dealing with you. Especially with young people. If they don't like the way you treating them, they're going to keep away from you. Simple. When you show young people respect, speak to them in respectful tone, listen to them when they talk back, and they'll be respectful and mindful. They grow that way. Trust me. I know people who I don't and I won't have love for. Why? Because I know them and I don't like them. I ain't got to love somebody that I don't like after them showing me what I don't even, man, I ain't got time for that. Simple. Don't care who you are. I don't care. Understand that. I don't care. But I don't care. Again, if I say I don't care, don't start giving me reason to care. That means just what I said, I don't care. So stop with the trying to make something different. Please understand that. But I also love some people for who they are. Okay? If you're family, I got nothing but love for you. It's up to you to change that. I ain't got nothing to do with me. Why? Because I love you. Why? I ain't got no problem with that because you're family. But if I engage with you and I don't want to bother you, I don't care who you are. What? We ain't gonna get along. Simple as that. That's my choice. He said I operate on that premise. But it feels so good. Knowing you loved, even though sometimes you have to not be the good guy, the bad guy. They understand, respect that. Young people get over that if it's done correctly and not heavy-handed and harsh and with abusive concepts. They can be take a little, in check. And I've been doing that all their life. Now, I ain't gonna do that. Why? I spent all the time preparing them. At this point, when they get to the teens, if you ain't give it to them by then, you done missed the boat. I got 7-year-old, he learning now. I remember I asked my son, I said, no drama yet. He said, no, not yet. I said, who's the most likely one to do the drama? He pointed now. I keep JoJo with me. Okay, JoJo was the youngest. I tend to keep him. And other guys, they had no problem with that. Why? They all had their parents, their chance to be with me. So they not beat for that. They know what Papa do. They know how Papa is. So now it's JoJo time. Okay, we playing Uno, Connect 4. I'm sitting there saying, when last time you seen this? I'm freaking out. But this is how we interact. That's what we do. Keep it real. I was just enjoying the time spent with them guys and watching them manipulate. And we playing the game. I'm telling JoJo, how to beat his dad. Because it does it. I can beat your dad. He says, watch this. Okay, put that there. You just put it right there. I'm sitting on the side, he over there. I'm saying, there. So when he looked at me and I said, told you. So it's amazing to see them, how they interact, how they react. So yeah, I keep my position. I'm the big dog. Okay, yeah, he's the big dog, but I'm the bigger dog. And he's bigger than me. Hell, all y'all bigger than me. But they respect the old man. That brings joy to me. I just love that. All right, now, okay. Now, being, showing emotions and, letting your head out, so to speak, that's a good thing. That don't make you soft. That make you human. My grandkids don't see me as, no, they just see me as Papa. Okay? To them, I'm Papa. That's the beauty part of it. They could care less about who. No, that means nothing. I'm a Papa. That's how it's supposed to be. So no matter what happens, they know who I am. And after what? After years of practicing on how to maintain my cool, they break me down. They just do it. Why? Because I just gotta let it go. And I just be in awe with them. Now, if you looking for me, okay, to get all emotional, stop. I maintain my cool with them. If I can hold my water with them, I might stand a chance. Well, I can tell you that right now. I can tell you that right now. Simple as that. Why? It don't get no better than that to me. You can't get no closer to me than that. That's why. Okay, that's my kryptonite right there. My underbelly is them guys. And they comfortable in their position. They don't manipulate, try to play that nonsense. So we all good with that. That's my point. All right, and I'm happy with that. Now, but if you expecting me to get off, no. This is about as much as I'm getting. What you see right now, I'm gushing right now. I'm all giddy. I'm fighting off to try to put myself in that state of mind where I'm gonna get real like no. But I'm just happy. Y'all don't like that. If I'm in here mad and ranting, y'all, yeah. But right now, I'm just doing what I do. Again, give me a life lesson. This is another life lesson. Ain't nobody happy in their life? God damn. Moving on. Sorry about that. I'm happy. I'm sorry. I'm happy. Moving on. Trying to teach you how to make yourself happy by living right. He take care of the rest. Trust me. And if you know me, you know. Okay, wait. No, excuse me. Being who? In love, I don't show my emotions is not a priority one for me. I'm not going to get emotional. That's not my thing. But if I care, it's real. I'm a Capricorn. To get to my heart, it ain't easy. But if you do, you good. Only thing you can take it away is you. So I tell you, if I give it to you, you handle it right. Or if I can take it back, you won't be getting it again. Trust me. But if you know me, you know I don't show emotions, often. But I have them. Again, I'm human like anybody else. But when you work on maintaining an air of confidence within yourself, a conduct that I'm integrity. I'm always got to stand. We're gonna represent. I'm not trying to change, and I ain't doing none of that. Oh, you want to try to see me get emotional? Okay, die. I might care. All right, but then I might get emotional. Other than that, leave me be. All right. But when I get emotional, okay, and I like that. Why? Because I get choked up. I can't talk. I can't function. I don't like that state. Why? Because that's what emotions does. No, I don't want to be like that. I can't walk around all frazzled all the time. Man, I'm so emotional. I'm just that don't work. That's why. So I spent years trying to keep that thing under wraps, keep it under control. When I was doing it for the wrong reasons, I still practice it. I still maintain. Now it's all good. So I'm gotten better. So that emotional roller coaster, I don't ride that. I will cry. Again, I cry out of what? Pretty much every day. Daily. Get out. Have you cried? No. Tears of joy. Giving thanks. Just being happy. You don't do that? I'm the only one to do that? No, I know my pastor did the same thing, so I ain't the only one. I got my mother-in-law, she does the same thing. When you're talking to God and you're happy and it's heartfelt, you're going to cry. Simple as that. It's just that simple. And if you don't do that, then you ain't from the heart. If your heart that string don't touch, there's the misconnection. It's simple as that, because the heart directly connected with the tears. Right? And the story goes, when Rod, son and daughter, Shu and Tough Nuke got lost, and he sent the eye out to find them. Again, his consciousness, when he found it, but what it back? No, he did. He cried. Out of what? Out of joy. So men and women are God's tears of joy, because he always happy to see them. Moving on. That's your soul going back to him in heaven, conceptually, but that's the story. So crying don't make you soul. Crying don't make you nothing. It just means that you have a connection that really hits home. Okay? Most people cry out of pain. I didn't do pain. I had both my legs down there cut off. Didn't cry a tear. Had it stitched up Achilles. Didn't cry a tear. So pain don't make you cry. Joy, man, I'm like a babbling idiot when I get emotionally caught up. Trust me, that's the difference, okay? My heart is open for joy, okay? And that's what makes me cry. Now, if I'm happy, tears of joy will flow. I don't even try to control them. Why? If I'm by myself, it's just me and God, I'm stopping for it. Let them go. Man, I'm just crying. You don't do that? Try it. Trust me. Don't fake it. And then don't wait a minute. You can't cry to fool God. That don't work. God don't give a damn about them crocodile tears. You cry out of joy for God, with God. He knows that. Why? He knows your heart. And when I think of God, I'm thanking God, okay, for my daily blessings. Oh yeah, the tears running. Simple as that. Every day. Oh yeah, I cry every day. Tears of joy. Think about it. That's what I'm trying to show you. When you got a philosophy, you got a concept that you can practice, you can justify, but you can manifest, and you'll be the one who benefit from it. I don't give a crap if you believe what I think or how I feel about what it is I do. Why? I get mine daily. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That don't happen if you ain't blessed daily. You ain't living right. Why? He don't take days off. He bless you as you go. You don't put a week in a hole. That ain't how God operates. Okay? And my pastor said best. You need to serve a right now God. If the God that you serving ain't taking care of you right now, what are you waiting for? What is it? What I need? I call God. What I need right now. Right now. Yeah, I need what I need. I need to win right now. So we need to serve a right now God. I love that. And if it makes sense to me, it may not be my philosophy, but if it makes sense, I ain't got a problem with it. Why? It makes sense. My philosophy makes sense. You might not practice it, but it still makes sense. I just practice it. Okay? So understand, I got no problem with nobody's philosophy. All right? But when you pull, what pulls at my heartstring are my grandkids. Man. First with my son, then my dad. Now I got 3 little guys. And they got the magnet, boy. They just do it for me. And that's what gets me. Like I am now, I get like that. So I gotta change the mode. Why? Because if I get like that, I get all gushy. And it's okay, but this ain't the time and place for that. I just want to make sure everybody know that's what does it for me. That's all. Moving on. And If your life is blessed daily, as mine is, I try to let you know that that's what I'm here every day to show you. You have the right to cry tears of joy whenever you want. Why? You got God with you. He understands it. Go for it. Knock this stuff out. I ain't crying out of regret. I ain't crying out of loss. I ain't crying out of not having. I'm crying tears of joy. That's right. Again, my spirit, okay, when it's touched in the right way, woo-wee, man, oh man, oh man, floodgates, they gonna go crazy. And I don't even try to stop it. Okay, I just let it go. Moving on, wrap it up. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. This is one of them feel-good lessons. So I know I'm going to get many views, but that ain't what I do it for. Just trying to give you a life lesson based on what I do and how I do it. Give it to you. Maybe it can serve you some way. That's what I do it for. Sorry. But let me wrap it up. I do what I do for you, but I live for me. Okay, that's my job. When you can cry with and for God, you cry for the right reason. Do you agree? I ride, I think, I got my music on, and I have what I call that joyful cry, giving thanks. Get out of there. I'm not religious, again, but I hear the hymns and some of them serve me well. Thank you, Lord. It suits the point. Why? That ain't my philosophy, but I understand where it comes from, and I can put it in my arsenal. I can use that one. I like that one. To my pastor, some of them, I get the other one, God My Everything. Another one of my favorites. When they get to singing that, why? Because I can get with the words. I can flow with that one. Stuff that I can agree. I'm rolling, man. Yeah, I can get me. Ain't nothing wrong with being happy with God or gospel, whatever y'all call it. I ain't got a problem with that either. Again, if you cry out of hurt, disappointment, pain in life, you're crying for the wrong reasons. I'm just saying, okay, but my philosophy, okay, it ain't personal. And if I make a philosophical concept, it ain't personal. It's for everybody. Why? Everybody. Moving on. And watch this. Now, just make it a little hard to bite. Tears out of pity, emotion, and pain are what? Wasted water. What? They don't serve a purpose. It ain't doing nothing for nobody. Wasted water is all that is. And, that's kind of harsh. No, that's just the truth. If it hurts you to hear the truth, that means you're living a lie. So you got one of two choices. Suck it up, change, and be truthful with yourself, or keep being hurt by the truth, because you're going to continue to live that lie. That's a decision. That's a choice that we call insanity. If you continue to live a lie and the truth continue to hurt you, that's a you problem. That's crazy. And you'll never be able to cry tears of joy. Why? You don't know what joy and happiness is. Why? You faking yourself out. You're lying to yourself. And God sees that. So you get no blessing for you. Okay? No joy, no happiness for you. You get momentary stuff. That's what you want. Be happy with this, be happy with that. But you're always never going to be what? Completely happy. And you're never going to reach that tears of joy with God. Connection with Him. Why? Because you serving yourself. You don't have a clue. That's what being ego means. But when you are loved and it's shown to you, that brings you joy and happiness. That starts within. That's what I have. You should have it too. Practice it. You can get it. That's what I do. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. And in closing, right there. May y'all live to be 100. Happy camper. May 100, but -1, minus a day. Why? So I want to know. I don't want to know that my right thinkers who experience joy and happiness have passed away, because I sure do. Are you?